Have you ever wondered how much of the wealth you have built up for retirement will be lost to the expense of income taxes? Does your retirement planning include being in a lower tax bracket? Joining me now is Granger Hughes, the Vice President of Hughes-Retirement-Group, a Chattanooga area firm that focuses on preparing people for retirement. Granger is also a popular radio show host, jumping into television for today. Thanks so much for joining us, Granger.
Thank you, Jess.
All right, we mentioned it, a lower tax bracket. Is that really possible?
It is possible. It takes a lot of planning and preparation. You know, we look right now and we say, okay, we've got these accounts like 401ks, traditional IRAs that we've accumulated, and we feel good about those accounts. But at the end of the day, we have to realize that there's somebody else's name on that account, and it's the IRS. So the government is going to get a portion of that money. So it starts with preparation to start shifting some of that money and paying our taxes today. Now, a lot of that is if you have the belief that taxes are going to be higher in the future. You want to do something about that today, so while taxes are on sale. So putting that proper plan in place goes a long way.
Perfect. So you are saying it's possible to receive retirement income. And let's talk about the nest egg a little bit. Where does that come in with the nest egg without paying income taxes? How does that relate?
So we like to break everything down into 3 buckets of money: taxable, tax deferred, and tax free. So no matter where your money's at, you're in one of these 3 buckets. So taxable, meaning you're going to be subject to capital gains. Tax deferred, once again, those 401ks, 403bs, traditional IRAs, and then tax free Roths, Roth conversions, some variation of a Roth. Not everybody has had an opportunity to contribute to Roths, but shifting as much money as you can today, assuming you're at the proper tax rates, to that Roth or Roth conversion is going to enable you to distribute money in retirement tax-free.
Wow, perfect. So why haven't we heard more about this? Why aren't people talking more about this? I feel like people would be screaming it from the rooftops.
Well, I think a lot of it is accessibility. Really the Roth didn't come in until the late 90s, so it's not, most people that are out there right now, it's not as if they've had an option to contribute. Roth 401ks are relatively new. The company has to offer a Roth 401k. So, and we've been subject and hardwired in our minds, and we've been taught over the years to just load up that 401k. But if we're loading up just a traditional 401k, we're sitting on that proverbial tax bomb, and we're subjecting ourselves to whatever those future tax rates are.
So I want to talk about paying our taxes. Is there a difference if we pay the taxes now or pay them later?
There can be a huge difference. Okay. Right now, the Congressional Budget Office says if things go unchanged, we look at the debt, the $30 trillion of debt, and they said this pre-COVID, if things went unchanged, that the lowest tax bracket would be 25%. So if you're of the ideology that I'm going to be in the lowest bracket when I retire, you might be right. But if that's 25%, that's going to have a major impact on what your actual net check is going to be.
Absolutely. So are there other benefits to this tax optimization planning?
The benefits are what we're actually taking home. So if we can pay as much of our tax today while taxes are on sale and get to that tax efficiency, potentially even tax-free in some cases, then if your tax bracket is 0, then whatever the lowest tax bracket is, if you're effectively at 0, then you're 100% of 0 is 0 tax.
So I'm understanding that we can keep more of our money and give less of it to the government with the suggestions that you're able to make with us.
That's absolutely true, but Perfect. It does take proper planning, and I would encourage you to talk to your CPA, talk to your financial advisor in conjunction, make sure that you're doing that properly.
Perfect. Granger, thanks so much for joining us. Great news for our viewers at home. If you want to learn more about how to tax optimize your retirement, Granger has a great offer for you right now. For the first 5 callers with a portfolio of $250,000 or greater, he's offering a complimentary full-blown retirement plan just for you. Now, this will allow Granger and his team to personally work with you and provide you with a roadmap, analyzing where you are right now and discuss your best steps to really get ready for a successful retirement. Now, this is a game plan to get you where you need to be. One of the first 5 callers, the number to call is 423-460-8857. Again, that number is 423-460-8857.